Users of Reddit, what small thing pisses you off? People saying instructions to me while doing a task. Maybe it's because I'm disabled, but regardless it really pisses me off. I'd be doing the dishwasher and someone behind me would be saying, now take the plates out of the washer, and place them in this drawer. Like, dude, I've done it 1,000 times, I think I know how. Constant comments about my body and how I'm too skinny to be a woman, I look like a little boy. I really don't. That's horrible. Yes. I had 3 children, but my body started to attack itself again after my 3rd child and I got down to 97 pounds. People would always be so surprised I had 3 kids and would have a laundry list of comments or literally accuse me of lying if my kids weren't with me. I always struggled with my weight since high school and being called a boy, or if I was on drugs or eat a cheeseburger, or it's not healthy to be so skinny. But since my hysterectomy I've actually gained weight, and if I wear cute clothes I just have old boomer men try and talk to me just going into a store because I have such a approachable look. I think they just mean I have thickness. To be fair, I just don't like people commenting on my body, good or bad, and I don't like talking to people in general, so if everyone could pretend I'm a ghost that would be great, lol. Hearing my dog eat her own cheeks at 3 AM when it's quiet enough to hear a pin drop. Lol. One of my dogs compulsively scratches the tip of his sausage with his dew claw for long periods of time, which is already quite the visual experience. But as he is doing this, he furiously licks the air. The sounds are this horrible repetitive slurping cacophony that will go on until I make him stop. So far the vet can't figure out why he is doing this, and while I love him, imagine concentrating on a really difficult work problem intensely, only to lose your focus from sausage scratching slurpy sounds. It's maddening, even though I know he can't help it. My other dog has an anal gland leakage problem and will slurp on her air times 2. Dogs are wonderful and disgusting. Having to ask people to stop talking in the movie theater while the movie is playing. This isn't your living room. Also, keep your lip smacking to a minimum while you stuff that popcorn down your throat. My older daughter insisted she didn't want to watch a show my husband and I wanted to watch. So, we went upstairs so she and her sister could play and not have to watch it. She comes up in the middle of the episode, at a pivotal point in the series as the action is happening, and starts asking questions. You didn't want to watch it. We were kind enough to go to a different part of the house. You don't get to talk over the best freaking parts. If you have to ask your friend what was just said, maybe you have an attention problem and you should stick to renting movies on DVD so you can rewind. Also, dinner after the movie is where you can discuss the movie, not during it. People in the drive-thru that don't pull up far enough that you, behind them, can reach the speaker. But the employee starts talking, can I take your order, and you are still 4 feet away but they see your car and think you're just not ready. Then they walk away, and when you finally can inch your way up to the speaker they are nowhere to be found. I work at a drive-through Starbucks and oh boy, you hit the nail on the head. So many small things that people do that just don't seem to have any rationale behind them. Won't pull up all the way, then get angry at us because we can't hear them. Won't roll down their window all the way, get angry at us because we can't hear them. Whisper behind their mask while ordering, get angry at us because we can't hear them. Order from the passenger side in a quiet voice, get angry at us because we can't hear them. Will that be all? Silence. Okay, see you at the window. Silence. Then, wait, I wasn't finished ordering. When they do get to the window, pulling up super far from the window so my entire body is hanging out trying to give them their orders, or snatch the drinks from my hand so fast that they spill, and then act like it's my fault. When someone wants you to do something for them and then they follow the request with please and thank you. It's so rude, and they're not really asking at that point, they are assuming you will do whatever they asked without giving you the chance to say if you're willing to or not. It's very condescending and makes me not willing to do them the favor they wanted. If you thank me beforehand, the answer is freak you. OS. I say this all the time and I never thought it could be construed as rude. I usually say it in the context of can you pass me the XYZ, please and thank you, or when ordering at a restaurant I'll do, may I order the X, please and thank you. I don't think I would use it if I was asking someone something that I wasn't sure if they were going to accept or not. Reply all on 50-person work emails, followed only by 12+ person group texts. Triple anger/rage if people just reply thanks or great. Reply all, hey why did I get this? Please stop replying all. Reply all, does anyone know how to turn off/unsubscribe to this email chain? Insert incredibly long email signature sign off with multiple quotes, GIFs, and pictures. Toasters that only toast one side of the bread correctly. My family got a toaster oven ages ago, and I've never looked back. I have never seen a toaster at any price toast better than my $40 toaster oven. I use my toaster oven more often than I use my range oven or microwave. I freaking love my toaster oven. When that little piece of skin peels back behind your nail bed. I'm actually astonished I don't have one right now, especially considering how cold it is and how many times I'm putting on gloves to go shovel snow. I'd better stop thinking about it, or one will just peel back on its own to spite me. Please like and subscribe for daily content. I love you. Constantly being asked if I accept the cookies. Reject all should be a Chrome extension. LMK if you find one. Huge families who shop together and walk slowly. Every effing trip to Costco. Let's gather up the family and go together. We can't forget Grandma. What about Cousin Tammy 3 towns over? Well, if Tammy comes, Uncle Billy is going to want to come too. His girlfriend Becky is with him, so she wants to go as well. Cue to me just trying to get some effing eggs while all 25 members of the family are standing around the kiosk waiting for their effing 1/16 of a buttered English muffin that they effing have at home and ate before they got here to begin with. All while blocking the entire aisle for anyone to enter. For 20 goddamned minutes. Sorry, PTSD from Wednesday's trip. And they all stop at the entrance while one of them looks for their membership card, completely blocking the entrance to get in. My girlfriend constantly blocks the grocery aisle and it pisses me off when someone is coming up the aisle and I have to tell her to move. I always have to tell her to pay attention. I'm more pissed when she does it than when it happens to us. People in front of me walking slowly and leaving no room to overtake. And they slowly drift from side to side so you can't get around them. Just reading this pisses me off. It's even better when they just stop right on the path. We were at Disney World for Christmas and the amount of people who would just stop in a crowded pathway to look at a map or mess with a stroller was maddening. Same. Then they never have any spatial awareness, so they don't notice you until the last second, then jump like you scared them, like it's your fault. When a customer at work says, I hope they're keeping you busy. When you work retail and they come in on a Friday and say, it's almost the weekend. Yeah, thanks Janice, we're open Saturdays and Sundays, here. Or when they come in on a Saturday afternoon and tell you how beautiful the weather is outside when you are stuck inside all day. When people don't speed up on the ramp leading to the highway. SMH. My friend in high school, she's an idiot, had a Ford Expedition and used to complain about how slow it was getting up to speed in a position like that. I drove her car once and said, what, are you kidding? This thing gets up and goes. She said, but it's such a waste of gas. I said, Brittany, you're merging onto an interstate where the speed limit is 75, this is exactly what your car is made to do. Get on it. Effing Brittany. It's always Brittany, isn't it? Brittany doesn't want to get up and go. People blasting their shoddy music on board public transportation. People sitting next to me on public transport when there are other empty seats. People talking on speakerphone in grocery stores/bathrooms/public transportation but hold the phone speaker near their mouth to talk. It's less than 2 inches away from your ear. Ah yes. Pop darting. Most of these people probably picked that up from reality TV because they think it looks cool. They think the mic can't hear them if it's not pointed at their talk hole, or they couldn't figure out how to avoid pressing the whole phone to their face to avoid pushing buttons when talking, so they just gave up in favor of holding the stupid thing like a fresh toaster pastry. All stupid reasons. I rarely use public transport because of people doing this. The last time I was subjected to it I joined in the conversation. Girl talking to her friend about going out that evening, so I threw in some recommendations for local bars. She got uppity and snapped I wasn't talking to you. To which I replied, oh sorry, as you were projecting your conversation for the whole bus to hear though you were opening it up to all of us. She quickly took it off speaker and moved seats.